Morning, everybody.
Morning, Rabbi.
In this week's parsha, we talk about the laws and all the details of the karbanis. There's a similar story to what we spoke about yesterday. One of the kings, the Jewish kings, his name was Agrippas HaMelech. He was a king during the second temple. He was, I think, the last king of the second temple before it was destroyed. One day he decided, he gave a command, he gave a decree that nobody is allowed to offer karbanis that day in the Beis HaMikdash besides him. He told the Kohanim, today is my day, I have exclusive rights, I have all the box seats, I have the whole stadium, that's it. Today nobody is allowed to, just my Kohen, my carbon, I'm going to be the one to bring a sacrifice to Hashem today. Okay, so that's what they did. They didn't have a choice. They listened to the Kohen, to the king. In the meantime, there was one poor man that came in the courtyard of the Beis HaMikdash, and he had 2 birds. Usually you have to bring a sacrifice as an animal. If the person cannot afford it, he could bring birds. And if you can't afford birds, you can even bring a flower. So there are 3 levels. So he comes to the Kohen and he tells the Kohen, please offer for me today these 2 birds as a sacrifice to God. So the Kohen said, I can't. The king said that nobody's allowed to besides him. So the poor man wasn't satisfied with that answer, and he said, please have mercy. Every day I capture 4 birds. I trap 4 birds, and I bring them home. 2 are for me, breakfast and supper for me and my wife, and the other 2 I give to Hashem. And I feel that I have a bracha, I have a blessing, because I give half to Hashem, that every day Hashem takes care of me. So he didn't let the Kohen go till the Kohen had no choice, and gave in to the pressure, and quietly, without anybody realizing, he went inside the Beis HaMikdash and he did what he had to do, and he offered a sacrifice for this poor man. At that night, Agrippas had a dream. And they told him, don't think that Agrippas didn't sacrifice, Agrippas didn't sacrifice 1 carbon. He sacrificed 1,000 carbonis that day, 1,000 sacrifices. It was like a special run, as they call it. Don't think that your 1,000 carbonis are so amazing, they tell him from heaven. Why? You should know that the poor man, his sacrifice is greater than your 1,000 cows, or 1,000 animals, whatever it is. So Agrippas, the king, didn't understand what's going on over here. So he called the Kohen, whoever was in charge of the Beis HaMikdash at that day, past day, and he says, come here, tell me, what happened yesterday? Did you listen to me? Or something else happened? So the Kohen realized he's caught. He said, I have to apologize, but I had this poor man, he came to me and he didn't let me go, and I couldn't tell him no. I just couldn't tell him no. So Agrippas told him, if that is the case, it's good that you did it, and you didn't listen to me, because his sacrifice was even greater than mine. So we see from this that it's not quantity, it's quality. Every person has a different quality. Every person has a different element, that their connection, their combination, their feelings, their emotions, their dedication, their kavanah, their insight, their meditation, that they could connect to Hashem and do a mitzvah, and that is by Hashem. That is the greatest thing. Hashem should help. We should all be inspired, and we should all be able to be zoicha to bring the real karbanis very soon with the coming of Mashiach Tzidkeinu Mehiru V'Mina V'Noimar. Amen.